Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is day 3 of my vlog. I'm calling that what it is right now because I am doing 365 for 2025. I'm in it and it feels so good. I also love that I can just get on here and be real, be authentic. Things have certainly changed from the way they used to be. Last night I went down the rabbit hole on this YouTube channel and found videos from 14 years ago, 10 years ago, which is so much fun, by the way, because I got to I don't know, just go back and revisit what I was doing at the time, the businesses I was building, my team members, like the photo shoots I was doing, all the fun, just like the legacy, right? This is why content creation is so important. It's leaving your legacy. Having those memories documented, to me, is absolutely everything. Like, for my kids and their kids, there's nothing better than video. So last night I spent some time on the page, but what I did notice is that obviously, and I remember when too, it's just like everything had to be so curated. So at the time in my business, especially owning a digital media agency, I had a videographer on my team that used to travel with me all the time. So any photo shoot that we would do for a client, like she would come with and she would do the video of us like going up in the air and she'd be like, Denver, you know, it would fold into other clips. And it was all so perfect when we would do summits, and she just documented everything and I loved it because here's the thing, I've always wanted a vlog. At one point in my career, I had dental diaries, the dental diaries, and I wanted to create a vlog. I had a blog at the time and I was doing some video, but the reason why I never really got into this is because I just felt like it had to be curated. And I love that right here, right now, I'm like, screw it, let's do it, right? I will find my rhythm and I will come in here with what I want to say, and it will start to unfold and I'll start to bring a lot of tips in about business. At this point in my life, having grown several businesses, as an 8-figure business owner, growing multiple 7-figure businesses, there's a lot I have to say about leadership and mindset and team building and strategy, business. I mean, here's the thing, as my husband always just laughs and says, you know, when someone says to us when we're out, like, so what do you do? And even at female entrepreneur events I'm at, it's like, what do you do? It's like a lot of things as a multi-passionate serial entrepreneur. I can help a client that comes into my world with really, truly anything. What I love the most is really being a mirror to another woman, to see her power, to know what she's capable of. And right now, this year in particular, where I'm really, really going to go and funnel my focus in is speed. And not just speed for me, but speed for my clients and women in my world. Like any woman that has a dream on her heart, to know that she can bring it to life, and to also know if she locks arms with a mentor, it can happen so much faster. Literally in a couple days, when you lock arms with someone that's been there and gone before you, you can have everything fully built out, including photography and photos, which you need when it comes to building your social media presence and your sales page and everything really, right? You need photos. And what's so fun about photos, by the way, you guys, as well as, you know, as we go throughout the years, we've done professional photo shoots. I still feel like they are really, really, really important. I love myself a professional camera, and I have several of them here. And I work every year with professional photographers as well. But I also love for my clients that come into town using the freaking iPhone. Which, by the way, yesterday's video came to you courtesy of an iPhone. I am back and using a little vlogging camera, and we're gonna try this again. I did this my first day and it took forever, but I am hopeful that today is so much easier than it was on the first day. So professional photography can be so great, but what I have found is that a lot of times you're limited in how many photos you get, and they are all like a pose. I love content creation. I love taking my clients out, and the way my brain works, I've been doing this for so many years now, 20 professional branded photo shoots that I can literally stage, I see it in my mind's eye before Like it happens and we just move, like change looks and move. And my clients get like hundreds, if not thousands of photos that we can use and pull from. But I really want to help female entrepreneurs get to where they want to go faster to making sales. So on my stories today, I was showing that on the first of the year, it actually dropped in at 111. That's why I took a screenshot on my phone in Stripe. 10K dropped in at 111 and then 2 so it was like 444. But anyway, I was like, it is New Year's Day. Like how glorious is this? Like I want everyone to feel what it feels like when you know, like you have something on your heart, like you know that you're great at something, which every single human watching this right now, you all have gifts. You all have something you are uniquely good at. Even if it's something that other people do, you yourself are unique at it. And so you bring it through with a different like frequency that impacts people differently. Like there's someone for everyone. The market is not saturated. So how do you get from where you are now to bring people into your world so that they can pay you and you can impact more people faster, right? Like I have done the slow track. It took me years and hundreds of thousands of dollars and mentors and other things to learn everything that I have learned. I mean, obviously, as a practicing dentist, I did not know how to start, even in the online space. So I would be in my, it wasn't a 9 to 5 because I created my cosmetic practice working under 3 days a week, 24 hours a week. It was amazing. That's why I was able to start my other business. But after I saw my patients on those patient days, because I was there at that brick and mortar space, I had a mentor I immediately went online with to help show me how to create in the online space. At that time, I was creating, courses and products actually for my teeth whitening bar, White Hot, which I'm bringing back to Charleston now, and just several things. I mean, it took forever and ever to learn all the things. And this year, it's KISS principle, baby. It is like all about simplicity. I spent the morning on a call with my team for 3 hours today and yesterday, 3 hours, where we talked all about this. And it's coming back to authentic content, different channels to bring in different people that desire what it is that I want to do. Because what I'm going to say to you, like that I'm saying to myself, is that sometimes when you've been in a market for so long, it can become saturated and you can expand out and beyond that. So for example, dental has always been my life, right? Like having been a dental hygienist and then a dentist and practicing for 18 years in a private cosmetic practice that was incredible and high vibe luxury. Like I had created it. Other dentists were like, how are you doing what you do? So I started teaching them that, created a whole business around that. And then when I moved into the online space, I quantum leaped here, sold my practice. I was in Dental Story, my digital media agency with clients. I still have clients, several, and do retreats and whatnot for dentists. But then I've had female entrepreneurs coming into my world and asking me for help too, because if you are a mentor in the business space, you can help anybody. And for me, I have expanded out and beyond that point, but my audience and a lot of my followers are just solely dental. So I'm looking to also call in other women that are they can be health and wellness, but they can also be attorneys. They can be you can be doing anything. It does not matter what you're doing, whether you're in a 9 to 5, whether you're an entrepreneur right now, doing what you're doing, you can create additional offers within that business that are high ticket. And high ticket is where I am going and focusing on this year, because you get the best people that come into your world that want to be there. And it just gets to feel so great and so expansive. And you get to pour your heart and soul into completely loving them and like from start to finish seeing their business just completely like take off. And I, as an idea generator, have so many ideas around how to do that. Like I was thinking about one today who is brand new, came into my world, works for someone else. So she has a boss but she loves what she does. And she's like a girl boss in her own right and wants to start her own business, which she's talked to her boss about. We walked through that process. And now we are getting her started in the online space. But it would take forever to move from where she is right now to where she wants to go, right? Like I was saying on my Instagram stories earlier that social media can feel like molasses, especially today. It doesn't pop off the way it used to. So the fastest, quickest way to get in front of people and call them in is to do a high ticket, well, it could be any like offer that is a group offer. So versus looking for one-to-one, right? You're trying and a bunch of people might say no and one, might say yes, but you don't have a lot of social proof built yet. What I suggest and like what came into my space for her, and this is where I want to go and like really focus on, because when it comes to sales comes back to you and your confidence. But here is the kicker, is if you are looking to start a business and you want to get it off the ground, the quickest, fastest way is to leverage other people. So this is the way people leverage other people's money, but like this is utilizing other people's expertise. So you find experts and you create an event. The event can be in the online space, which is easy, or you can create an event in person. And it doesn't have to be a big event. But you can create something that is amazing. So for me, I love to rent like really beautiful restaurants or Airbnbs, that like the one I just did on Island of Palms, like the beach retreat, find a cushy home, like whatever it is that you love that serves you. And you bring in a panel, like experts, other experts, and you utilize them. But here is the thing, is that you are seen as the expert because you're the one that put on the event. So they don't need to see anything else other than knowing you are behind that. And then whatever offer you have that you want to bring and they get to see you as the expert, you get to talk about. And that way you are seen by so many more people. And so that is kind of the fast track. And that is probably what I am going to do as far as we'll definitely be teaching on. And with many of my clients, like I have another client too, where I was like, we're not like, why even wait? And a lot of entrepreneurs will say, but they get fear. Fear is the biggest culprit that holds you back from all of it, right? From starting the business, moving forward, like F fear, okay? This is the year to step boldly and courageously into your future. And so this client of mine who is a badass, she was like, felt contracted around creating an experience. But of course, because she's with me, and like I said, this is what mentorship is like holding the space and like I said, being a mirror and reflecting that power back and everything. But she was like, okay, like I'm in it, like let's do it. And we're going to create an event that is just going to feel so amazing to her, like in her body, and be so incredible and offer an opportunity to other women that desire what she has to offer. It's going to be amazing, because to me, you're doing a disservice if you're not bringing what is in you that is for you to others, and you should get paid accordingly. Money is an exchange for your time and for your energy. So it gets to be so freaking good, you guys. And you get to fast track it. You don't have to go slow, post by post. Like I said, back to the molasses keeps coming into my space, or let's call it honey, right? And let's call it honey because someone talked to me once about bees, and not like the actual reference of bees, but like sometimes in our heads, we can be up in our heads and it's like this swarming like bzzz, like bees, where you just are in your head with all the ego conversation of like, you can't, blah, 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 all the chatter and the buzzing in your head, right? But if you drop down and remember, you are a queen effing bee. And remember, like your heart, you are the queen of what you desire and what you want to do. And you get to decide whatever that thing is. And just step forward and do it. Start now, like 2025, January 3rd, whatever. If you have it, if you're content where you are, like I said, this channel probably isn't for you, because I'm all for like the go freaking getters, the women that are like, let's change the world. One person at a time, like let's someone that wants to meet other women and run with other women. I'm all about community and collaboration. And this is the thing about mentorship. And when you are with someone, I was just thinking about this for my clients and like creating the events. What's so amazing is that when you're with somebody, again, proximity. There is power in proximity. When you know someone that's like already a speaker that knows other people, all you have to know is know that one person. All of a sudden, like you bring together all of these amazing humans and people that can create impact around that one topic that you so desire. But again, if you feel you start to buzz and your head is, you're all up in your head, just like take a moment and drop down and think into what it is that you really desire to do, what you're here on this planet for right now. Who are you supposed to impact? What are you here to do? And just start. It's January 3rd. Okay? So there's no time for buzzing. I want you to think of like the honey, but not in the slow honey. Let's think of the honey down to your heart space, feel into your heart space, and then from your heart space, we're freaking gonna take the rocket, like the rocket and take off. And so, yeah, that is just kind of where I am, and I could just go on and on. So we'll save the rest for another video. Today, like I said, just didn't really have a plan. I wanted to jump in and make sure I got my vlog done for today, day 3 of 365. And these videos will start getting a lot more organized in thought, or maybe not, because here's the thing. You just need to start, and you just need to go, and you just need to do, and there's going to be so much fun just unfolding, like I said, this year with my brick and mortar space that I am currently building out downtown. So excited to get in there and kind of bring you with me for the journey. Today, I did think I was going to talk about what I did in my meeting this morning and yesterday. That is so, so important. And I know that all of you should do it too. And I'm having my clients do it as well. So I will probably bring that to you tomorrow. I will save it. So thank you so much for being here. I am Jessica Emery. I help female entrepreneurs get to 6, 7, and even 8 figures in business through creating, customized, really high ticket offers. I help women build their businesses and their brands. You are a brand. Remember that, and just tap into what your dreams are and take flight, because you don't get today back. That's it. So if you are enjoying being here, please click the subscribe button and like this video. Send me a comment. If there is something that you would like me to talk about, I would love it. I would love to riff on it. So please drop it below in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.